All right, so here we are out on the road, and we're gonna start putting the fence corners in for the driveway to the house. So we need to run the fence right along here to keep the cows in, this side over by the corral. So we got a pile of lumber. We're gonna make up some corners for the high tensile fence. I don't know if you can quite see it, but it's cranked really tight and it's electric. So we need to have some nice strong corners in to pull the high tensile fence about a quarter mile, and it goes a quarter mile that way. So we're gonna run a fence line on the right side of the driveway here. So we're gonna throw some corners together and start pounding in some metal stakes. All right, so I started cutting pieces and I got excited and already built two. I have pieces cut for another one, so I'll film the process of putting these corners together for you. Oh my God. So you might see us struggling a little bit in some of these videos to move these, but each one of these posts weigh about 60, maybe 70 pounds. They're pressure treated 6x6s. So they're some heavy sons of bitches. But that's what it looks like when it's built. We're gonna bury it up about 30 inches, so only this portion will be sticking out of the ground. Then we'll hook our fences here and tension them. So they're big ground anchors, so we can pull on that fence really tight. Okay, so we have one built here to continue down that fence line. One built here to continue to the corral. One built here to pull down the driveway. And then we have two built that we're gonna put over by the house that we're building, so we have access into the back where the cows are at. All right, we got them both dug. We didn't hit that many rocks. That was it. That's hardly nothing compared to around here. I think we hit kind of a sand vein. One in, only four more to go. Anyway, so there's the fence line. I'm gonna follow this level, shoot right down the right side of the driveway. Really slow. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, now slow. Keep going. It's not slow. Keep going. And then we have two built that we're gonna put over by the house that we're building, so we have access into the back where the cows are at. So let's go drop these two off and I'll show you where the gate's at. So if you're just watching this video, we're building a house out here and we're clearing land. Up there is where the house is gonna go. And we cleared this land here out to the road where my truck is at. It's about an 800-foot driveway. And this land has, there's 40 acres here, and my father pastures cows here in the summer. So what we're doing is we're putting a fence along here, right along the driveway. And there's the driveway, but the fence is gonna shoot out that way and wrap around the house and back to a camp that we have on this property. So originally what happened is we built a camp out here, which was beautiful, nice land, and we were looking for land to build our house on. And we couldn't find anything. And then with COVID, everything, all the prices exploded, everything went crazy. And there just wasn't any land for sale where we wanted to live in our small town. So what we decided to do is clear some property out here on this 40 acres where the camp is at. And we're gonna build a house here, which is about maybe 1,000 feet from the camp. And you can't even see the camp. So it's kind of weird to have a camp right in your backyard on the same property, but we really didn't have any other options. And this is such a beautiful piece of property that we really wanted to be out here. So if you haven't watched, or this is your first time watching the video, go back and we did a little video of clearing the land for the house, clearing this driveway, and now this process is putting the fence along here, and then it'll kick out in the woods here. So that's kind of a little backstory. So go ahead and subscribe and go back, watch the other videos, and follow along as we keep on building this property up for building a house. So let's go drop these off. I'll show you. Like I said, the fence is going to go back there, and we want a gate by the house so we can get back into where the cows are at. So let's go drop these off where they need to go. Okay, so that was down our driveway, and this is where our house is going to go, overlooking the field. And then the road is out there, the paved road, and then this is our driveway back to where my truck is at. As you can see, that car just went by on the pavement road. So this driveway of ours will be about 800 feet long to where the house is, and then the fence is coming down the left side of the road there, kicking out into the woods to kind of wrap around our house. It'll go up on this hill and back around the property. So what we want is a gate over here so we can go back in to feed the cows and have access to those other 20 acres back there. So that's what these are for. So we'll go dump these up there. So this is where our gate's gonna go. Those little step-in fence posts represent these that we're putting here. So the fence will come through here. Our house will be back there. And this fence is gonna wrap around the hill and go back up behind that maple tree and out there. We kind of leveled this hill because, as you can see, there's a ridge here. And we're gonna use a lot of this ridge as fill for our driveway coming in. If you notice, there's some kind of rolling hills and stuff. We just want to fill it up a little higher. And by removing this ridge here and using it for fill, we'll also put our drain field in here. So yeah, so that's the plan. All right, back to work. All right, so we're back a couple weeks later. We have our fence all strung. It's all tightened up. Our corners are in. We got some snow, and I think that's good until springtime. In the spring, what we need to do here is put our decorative corner in that will go from corner to corner, which will be the entry of our driveway. So we're gonna put a decorative fence connecting there to there at a 45, and she wants to do a flower bed. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. I will add one of those over here just to make it symmetrical, and then an angled fence to there so she can do a flower bed there and a flower bed there. Kind of an entryway to our driveway. But that's it until the spring. So we got all of our fence in all the way around, all of it strung, tightened up. We got our gates in for the most part. There'll be a little bit of finishing up in the spring. But for now, we're good for the winter. So follow along and we'll continue filling in the road, grading, getting everything ready for the build of our house in the back here. So if you like this content, follow along, and I'd really appreciate to have you guys. Thank you.